Oof. I don't know how the audio is gonna sound with me laying on the bed and my phone literally resting on it. But hi guys, it's me, Eileen, and I feel like I change a little bit every month. And that's gonna be the topic of today. So I kinda want today just to be a chat. And I don't know, will I post this? Who knows? Only I do. I guess if I decide to edit it or whatever. But I wanted to talk about my mental illness and how I feel like it affects me in my life. Now, I feel like I have bipolar disorder. And though I do feel like I have people I can talk to about it, it feels like it's very repetitive. And a lot of the times it feels like one of those petty excuses that I have when it's like an actual valid reason. Now, I think the reason why I think it's an excuse instead of an actual valid reason is because of the way I grew up. You know, you would have a valid feeling and your parents would tell you that it was just laziness. It was just excuse. Same thing in like a school system. I think a lot of older people have the mindset that valid reasons to like humans doing what they do are excuses when they're not. It's a valid reason. So I have a hard time expressing my struggles to people and being as vocal as I'd like to. An example of that is like mostly with my friendships. If my friend does something that bothers me, or I've been repressing a feeling with a friend because I don't feel like the way I reacted initially is how I should have reacted, and then I feel like I can't take back the way I acted because I feel like I already set it in stone, even though humans change. You know, if someone wants to hold it against you that you changed your mind on like something, as in if you felt okay with something or not, then maybe they're not in your best interest. Okay, I feel like the best friends you're ever gonna have are gonna be the ones who want to understand you, even when they can't agree with it. And I don't mean in like a way where you did something morally wrong, but in a sense where they can't entirely sympathize with you, but they'll try to empathize with you because they love you and they know that you're a different person and that, you know, a friendship goes both ways. And I've had a hard time like realizing that, and I feel like immense guilt in a lot of my friendships and relationships, and I think that's what causes them to end. Y'all are getting a low-key free lip liner tutorial right now. I feel like it also ties into my struggles with school. Besides my bipolar disorder giving me insomnia and making it hard for me to pick up tones from like a teacher or something, you know, a teacher can say something very neutral to me and I'll take it very aggressive, offensive even, or just, I won't like the vibes in conclusion. And I feel like that makes it harder for me because I just shut down if I feel like nobody believes in me, especially when people like my parents, my mom more specifically, say things like I'm being lazy. Yeah, so when I have like a parent or someone that's older than me tell me that I'm just being lazy, it almost feels like, not even that you're being invalidated, it almost feels like it's the truth. Now, it's not their intention to do this because a lot of the times people forget. A lot of the times people don't see your symptoms as well as you do. And so that's the thing, like, it's very hard, and it's like, it's hard on the person because it's like, you can't expect everyone to understand, but all we really want is a little bit of sympathy, empathy, if you can't provide sympathy. And I think that's what characterizes a lot of my struggle, feeling like this up and down and people can't keep up with it, feeling like when I go up, people like me more, and when I'm down, I'm not as bearable. And it makes me want to distance myself from people and just, you know, and that's what causes like this big cycle of down, because it makes me want to distance myself from people, stop talking to people, stop being in people's lives, whatever the case may be. And in my opinion, that is a form of suicide because I feel like removing yourself from people's lives and choosing to do that because you feel like you're not good enough is committing suicide. Suicide. That's how I feel. That's my opinion on it. So that's kind of my rant for today on bipolar disorder. Quick endings. I'm 17. I've been thinking about taking medication, but I'm scared because of the side effects. And I don't want to feel worse. I want to feel better. And if I could do that naturally, then I'd rather do so than gain a dependency on something and relapse terribly. So if you listen to this whole video, thank you. If you're struggling with the same thing, I'm all ears. And honestly, I think hearing other people's experiences that are similar to yours helps a lot of the time. So I hope you have a good day and keep trying, because I promise you there's things that you can see in your life that are worth it. It might not seem like that some days, but it's the truth. And I'm very pessimistic and I try to be optimistic, but it's hard. Yeah. Thank you for watching.